Hello everyone, in this video we are going to use R to estimate the logistic regression model. On the screen you see the mortgage dataset. 30 recent mortgage applications are obtained to analyze the mortgage approval rate. The response variable y equals 1 if the mortgage loan is approved, 0 otherwise. It is believed that the approval rate depends on the percentage of the down payment, which is x1 on the screen, and the percentage of income to loan ratio, which is x2. And now we are going to use x1 and x2 as predictor variables and y as response variable, which is binary, to estimate the logistic regression model, and then we use this model to predict binary response variable. So first we open a new R script and then we set our working directory, and next we import the mortgage data into a data frame and label it my data. My data is equal to read.csv in quotation mark mortgage.csv and control enter. We use the GLM function to construct a logistic regression model object, which is a generalized version of the LM function. We label this object as logistic underscore model. Within the function, we first specify y as a function of x1 and x2, and then use the family option to denote the type of model. Finally, we specify the data frame. Like the LM function, we will not see any immediate output after we enter the command. We use the summary function to obtain the output. So let's first call our regression as logistic underscore model is equal to GLM, open the parentheses. Our model is y is the response variable, x1 plus x2, which two x's are the predictor variables. And then we use the family option to specify the type of function, which for logistic regression we use the binomial. And then in the parentheses, link is equal to logit. And next we need to refer the data frame, data is equal to my data, and then control enter. Now we have logistic underscore model under environments pane. In order to view the summary statistics, we are going to use summary in the parentheses logistic underscore model and then control enter. So you can see the results under console pane, and as you realize, intercept is significant at 1%, x1 is significant at 5%, and x2 is significant at 1%. Next, we are going to use the predict function to compute the predicted probabilities for the given sample values and labeled as pred. So here pred is equal to predict, and we are going to predict logistic underscore model, and then type is equal to response, and then control enter. We use the round function to construct the binary predicted values labeled as binary. If a predicted probability is 0.5 or more, then its corresponding binary value is 1. If a predicted probability is less than 0.5, then its corresponding binary value is 0. So let's create an object called binary is equal to round pred, and then control enter. Both y and binary now contain 0 and 1 values. We want to find a proportion of the values in the sample for which y equals binary. If you remember from the previous videos, double equal sign is used to compare the values of y and binary. If the two values are the same, the operator returns 1 and 0 otherwise. We use the min function to compute the proportion of correctly classified observations. We multiply by 100 to get a percentage. So therefore we are going to enter here 100 times mean of my data, and then we are selecting y from my data, is equal to binary. And let's call this final and then control enter. So we find under values final is equal to approximately 67%. So that means the accuracy rate for logistic regression model 86.7%. So the logistic model accurately predicts our response variable almost 86.7% of the time. So this is how you use R to predict logistic regression model. Thank you for watching the video.